Port7272, and in today's video I will be guiding you through the backstage of my film opening. My passion and love for camera shots, filming, acting is extreme. I have always had a good eye for camera shots, mainly because my grandpa used to be a famous photographer in Colombia, which is the main reason and why I decided to take the ACE Media course. My partner Beyonce and I, whom I have known since middle school, we decided to choose psychological thriller as our film opening. At first I thought about the difference between psychological thriller and horror. These genres are completely different. Psychological thriller is a thriller story which emphasizes the psychology of its characters and their unstable emotional states. Psychological thriller often incorporates elements of mystery, drama, action, and horror, particularly psychological horror, which are usually used in films or books. While on the other hand, horror fiction is a genre of speculative fiction which is intended to frighten, scare, disgust, or startle its readers by inducing feelings of horror and terror. After reading both of these definitions, these genres are completely different to each other. Throughout this project, we had a lot of ups and downs. We originally had the idea of using red lights, bathrooms as the location, and children as the characters. That all completely changed due to the requirements that came with using these things, which showing a girl who is the main character in the film, who is in a constant battle dealing with a mental illness, more specifically schizophrenia and drug use. Our product uses conventions and represents social groups. Throughout the film, my partner and I entered scenes in which reveals the struggles of a person who deals with mental illness and drug use. In today's society, mental illness is overly being used in the wrong context. Many millennials nowadays claim they have a type of mental illness, while in fact, it is just a normal human being symptom. To make it more clear, young adults will use the term anxiety or depressed to describe how they're feeling. The media portrays mental illness as a common symptom of a person, which results in society gaining an inaccurate representation. Our product engages with audiences because, like I mentioned before, mental illness and drug use are two very important topics that are trending. It is unfortunate that society nowadays are unaware of the true factors that come into having mental illness. There have been incidences where TV characters are portrayed as violent with a mental illness. According to Health U.S. News, Don Diefenbach, professor and chair mass of communications at University of North Carolina, Asheville, who researches media portrayals of mental health issues, claims that characters who were identified through behavior or labeled as having a mental illness were 10 times more likely than other TV characters to commit a violent crime, and between 10 to 20 times more likely to commit a violent crime than someone with a mental illness would be in real life. Our product would be distributed as a real media text by showing it on theaters. It then would be copied onto DVDs and sold online, in-store, and movie boxes like Redbox. By this time, the film should be streaming on services like Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, and more. Unfortunately, TV cable is not such a common in today's area, since we have streaming services that are available to the public. My production skills developed throughout this video by using the strategies and tools I have learned in the school year. Being limited to my supplies, my partner and I made it work with what we had. Before this project began, I had no idea of the amount of effort that goes into creating a film opening or a film in general. However, with the help of my teacher and my partner, I am beyond happy of how our project came out. Additionally, I had never done real editing before, and my partner had some experience with it. Shots and angles had an imperative part of the production. Being able to film from different angles and different shots definitely had a huge impact on the film. Another thing that played an important part was music and sound effects. We assimilated an excessive amount of heavy breathing and muffling whispers in the background to better portray our message. My partner and I realized that to grab the audience's full attention, she had to place herself in the position of the target audience. How did I integrate technology, software, hardware, and online into this project? As sad as it sounds, I am not a techie person, so I believe this was one of the most difficult parts of the project. Through many discussions about what hardware/software my partner and I were going to use, we both decided to go with iMovie since it's the easiest to work with and it gets the job done. We also used YouTube and a non-copyrighted music website for safety purposes. For filming, we filmed with both of our phones, specifically an iPhone 8 Plus and the iPhone XR. Throughout all the time, effort, and dedication that my partner and I put into this film, I am really proud of how it came out, and I hope you guys are too. Thank you so much.